G'day, I'm Trav. I'm from the Captain and we're down here in beautiful Pittwater off Sydney and we're testing the Arvor 675 Sportfish.
I'm Dave Hudson. I've been lucky enough to grow up here and experience some great fishing and sailing adventures. Now got a young family and this is where we like to spend our time. We've been lucky enough to get invited by the Captain to come and spend the weekend on the 675 Sportsfish by Arvor. It's been a great weekend and we've been able to enjoy a bit of time with the family and then a bit of time with the boys out catching some fish.
I've been dying to see this 675 Sportfish. I've seen some photos of it and it's a really unusual looking boat, so it was really good to come down and see it in the raw. It's part cable car, part tugboat, part cruiser and part fishing boat, all put together in one, but it really works. It's a beautiful looking boat.
Everyone felt really comfortable and the ease of use just made it more fun for everyone. You don't want stress with a young family, and we were able to use the electric anchor winch and just back up to the beach, single-handed, then open the door, step through, put the wife over the shoulder and have a nice picnic on the beach.
And then the next day we took out a family of 4, 2 little kids, and they want Daddy to buy a new boat already, and the missus was happy drinking mum champagne out the back of the boat. And then the Captain and the crew took the boat to the shelf twice. So the brief from the Captain, our boss, was he wanted to catch a Marlin out of the Arvor. So on our last day, we're out of bed at 4 o'clock. We drove 50 miles all the way to the shelf off Port Stephens.
Well, we managed to get offshore and it was great on the Arvor. We had a really comfortable ride. It's got a great rear cockpit and we sat down the back, never got wet. And after fishing with the Captain for a few years, you're pretty used to getting wet. We were loving it down the back.
It was so fishy out there. In the space of less than a mile, we had temperature breaks from about 24 degrees all the way up to about 26.5. It's really nice little details that make fishing easier and more enjoyable. There's a nice big live bait tank. There's a grab rail all the way around the cabin and really comfortable bolstered seats. They're not very big seats, but yeah, they were really comfortable.
The Arvor had a lot of great features, especially in the rear cockpit. The seats, really high quality items, well fabricated stainless steel fittings, and everything folded away really neatly. So, 1 minute we were sitting comfortably. Yeah,
I set up a beautiful little platter. I had the watermelon, I had the oranges, I had every colour in the rainbow there, and some prosciutto and some breadsticks. Yeah, it was to be able to have a little meal on the back of the boat was cool. Are you awakened?
And then when the action hit, we were able to fold everything away. There was nothing sort of protruding to catch the lines and cause problems when the action's on.
And Jack was putting the spread out. I watched the spread go out. It's beautiful tiageras with beautifully rigged pacoolas. And then the last rod that went out was a Saltist, which I think he picked up from a garage sale the day before. It was on a braid rod that I wouldn't catch whiting with. I thought, God, I hope that doesn't go off. 10 minutes later it did. Jack's doing me no favours here with a Saltist. And yeah, it was a tough fight. It was on it for 2 hours. He jumped several times. This is 5-star game fishing. We're just relaxing on the lounge of the Arvor, as you do. Oh, what the hell is this? Where did you get here? Jack said the visibility was awesome. He could see out to the left, he could see out to the right. He knew where the line was at all times. So yeah, it proved itself a really good little game boat. I think my highlight on that boat has to be that cabin with the contoured windscreen. I feel like the outside's coming in. It's really high as well. I'm 6'2" and I didn't bump my head once on that boat. Yeah, another feature that I put to good use was the V-berth up there. Fridge, little stove, little toilet.
The Arvor is a really versatile boat. One day you can be out with the family, enjoying Pittwater, the harbour, the Broadwater. And then you can really stretch its legs and take it out for a run off the coast. You could head up to Port Stephens, try and catch a Marlin. You could take it up the river, anchor up in one of the creeks, and it's a utility vessel.